Hey guys, I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. Hello, everybody. I hope that I'm live right now. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know, guys. Not a lot of people have come up to the class today. Is there some event that is there that I'm not aware of? Not a lot of people have come up today for the today's class when compared to yesterday. Is there some event or something that I'm not aware of up till now? Okay, no issues in that. So how was your day, guys? Please do let me know. How was your day? Please do let me know, guys. Saying bad. Okay, what happened to your day itself? Ideal, good. So you guys have started with DSA on your own. Am I right, guys? Have you started with DSA? Please do let me know. Have you guys started with DSA, guys? Please do let me know. So our cats, the cats home. I don't know. Like they are going to go to the office first of all, and then they are going to come up to my house. I don't know why, but this is what has been decided. So I'm also waiting for them to come back home. Let's see what happens. Let me just ask once if they have come home or something like that. So I think so by tonight we'll be able to have both the cats homes. Today Susie is there at our home. Susie is the CEO of our company. Okay, many of you might be knowing her. Many of you might not be knowing her as well. So we are an female-led organization who has a CEO that is an international CEO with us. Like she's from Scotland. So she's extremely beautiful as well. Of course, she's beautiful because she's from Scotland. So yeah, I think so. As Indians, we are always very infatuated from like the foreigner kind of feel itself. So yeah, I'm pretty happy. So she's also there with us. Okay. So where's Susie? 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 Hey, everybody wants to meet you. Come. So let's everybody meet Susie as well. This is Susie. And she's a golden retriever. Susie, say hi. Everybody wants to meet you. Say hi. So she is the CEO of our company. That is the Chief Entertainment Officer. Huh? Want to go down? You want to sit like this? Go. I'm all covered in hair. Okay. So yeah. So she is going to get two, like a brother and a sister tonight. Let's see how that goes on. I don't think so. She should be jealous, but we cannot even say about that. Okay. The language that she prefers for programming, I guess, dude, which language do you prefer for programming? Like, I'm out of here. I don't like programming. Okay. And yeah, so for me, the programming language of choice would be C++ for data structures and algorithms, and for data science, Python, and for full stack development, I'm the more inclined towards JavaScript. Okay. She was Susie. I just you guys had a formal introduction with the CEO of our company. Okay. He's like the owner of the company itself. Okay. Okay, so let's get started with the class itself, guys. So today's session will be mostly guided towards a career guidance session itself, of what to do after this particular boot camp, what are the different things that you can focus upon, how to get further with that, all these different things I'll be answering you in this particular session. Okay, it would be easy for you to understand. There'll be a lot of different resources that I will be giving you guys to start learning, whether it be C++, Java, data structure algorithms, competitive programming, in Python or other languages as well. So we'll be giving you guys a lot of different things tonight today, and there's a lot of different discussions that we are going to have right now. Okay, so please try to understand everything as much as possible. And from tomorrow we'll be having our project session. Okay, so project session will also be very important, guys. So yeah, will we receive a certificate today, sir? No, of course not, Samyak. So for example, tomorrow will be the last session. After tomorrow, we will be giving you guys a project. Okay, we'll be doing the project itself tomorrow. Once the project has been done, then we'll be giving you guys 3 to 4 days to complete the project and submit it back to us. Once that submission has been done, we will require at least a week to check the projects, and then we will be sending out the certificates. Okay, still not working. Okay, now I think so it shouldn't be lagging. I think so one of my internet just went down. I've changed the internet. Okay. Okay, yes, now it shouldn't be lagging. I think so now it should be perfectly audible to you guys as well. If you guys are able to listen to me properly, as well as there's no issues with the audio or the video, please do let me know. It was actually lagging due to a very simple reason. My internet started falling down. I've changed my internet itself, so there shouldn't be any issues right now. Okay, guys. Great. So now there shouldn't be any problems. Okay. So what was I saying the last time? Please let me know. I forgot about what I was saying the last time. This is the reason why I usually have like two internets at my home, so that if one is failing at any point of time, you guys are not suffering due to that. Okay, I've changed it to Geo. I was having ACT, right now I've changed it to Geo itself. Okay, so let's continue with the class. Okay, so like I said, we'll start off with so when you were in your 11th and 12th standard itself, okay, at any particular point of time, so DevTown WhatsApp group admin never respond to anyone, doesn't reply also, doesn't pick up the call. Ehmin Rahman, that is not their job actually. The WhatsApp ad, so we have almost 3,000, 4,000 WhatsApp groups. So if they start picking up everybody's call, they would just die at any point of time. At any point of time, if you have any questions, any issues, you have to reach out to us via email. Okay, so there's support at devtown.in, HR at devtown.in. You can reach out through us via email. The WhatsApp group admins won't be answering you. Okay. So please reply if I am not registered for this event, but I've submitted the project. Will I be eligible for certification? Okay. See, it's pretty easy. If you have 100% attendance as well as the correct project submitted, even if you have not registered for the bootcamp, you will still get the certificate. Okay. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So first, when you were in 11th and 12th standard, okay, you were preparing for your JEE mains and advanced examinations. How did you started with that? Okay, how many hours is today's project session? I have already told King John 1 to 1.5 hours. Okay, just like a normal session itself. Now, please do not disturb. Let's get started. Okay, when you were in 10th and 11th and 12th standard, when you were preparing for your JEE mains and advanced, did you directly start preparing like that, or you first started to know that okay, this is the type of questions that will be asked in the examination? Okay, so these are the previous year questions. This is the syllabus that is going to be there. Okay, you started researching about the exam first rather than directly preparing for the exams. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know. Am I right or wrong, guys? Please do let me know, guys. Great. So, but when it comes to, so that was, you were preparing for your a competitive program, a competitive exam itself. Okay, where 14 lakh students were going to give an exam, from which only 1 lakh students are going to get selected. Now, the exact same odds are there with the current hiring process as well. 1 lakh students are going to apply for the particular position, from which only 20 students are going to get selected. That is also a competitive examination itself. But why for this competitive examinations, you don't know how the hiring process is taken up. You don't have any idea about what type of questions are going to be asked. You don't know what type of people have got. So when a particular person, when you started preparing for IITs or NITs, you started asking people who got into these companies that, okay, man, how did you prepare for it? Right now, you're not doing any of these kind of stuff. You have directly, like, you're listening to your professors who themselves haven't got into these companies. You're listening to seniors who themselves haven't even qualified these rounds itself. Okay, so how are you expected to get into these companies at any point of time? Whatever you did in 11th and 12th standard, why are you not doing it right now as well? That's my major concern. First, we'll start this particular career guidance session by learning what is the exact hiring process that these companies are following. No matter which company, whether it be TCS, Infosys, whether it be your big companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, any of these companies have the exact same hiring process. Second of all, I would like to know from you guys, okay? I would like to know from you guys right now, what are you aiming to be? Are you aiming to be a software engineer, a data analyst, a data scientist, a full stack engineer, a front end engineer, a back end engineer? What are you currently planning to be? Please do let me know, guys. What are you planning to be? Please do let me know, guys. Somebody is saying software engineer. Okay, that's great. App developer. Okay, I will suggest you to go further with full stack and then app, not the other way around. Okay. Then you're having data scientist, full stack web developer, SDE at Google, good. You're having AI engineer, not a good choice. Okay, we have, I'm able to see blockchain engineer and AI engineer. I'm able to see web developer, full stack web developer, backend web developer. Great. Okay, whichever domain offers the maximum package, amazing. Okay, that's what I'm confused in. Okay, great. Cyber security, good. Okay, so let me just let you know some of the major points. Right now, I'm considering the people that I'm currently talking to in the live chat are people who have no experience. Okay, these are students or are currently aiming to get their first internship or first job. Okay, I'm not talking about people who have 2 to 3 years of experience itself. Now, for these type of people who are currently in college or you're looking for their first internship or their first job, are what we refer to as freshers. Okay, so I'm going to call you guys, all of you guys, as freshers itself. For freshers, it is impossible to get into AI engineer, machine learning engineer, cyber security engineer, or a blockchain engineer. These positions are barred off for you guys. These positions are only available to people with experience. For example, a machine learning engineer needs to have 1 year of experience as a data science field and 1 year of experience in full stack web development to qualify for an entry level machine learning engineer position. A cybersecurity engineer needs to have at least 2 years of full stack web developer experience to be able to qualify for an entry level cybersecurity position. A blockchain engineer needs to have at least 1 to 2 years of full stack web developer position, okay, to be able to qualify for a blockchain engineering position. And an AI engineer needs to have at least 2 to 3 years of data science field position like experience to be able to qualify for AI engineer positions. So these are the things that you guys don't even know about. Like when I'm listening to your plans and I'm able to see that you guys don't even have this small understanding that you are not even eligible for that position and you don't even know that and you're preparing for those exams, then you're just wasting your time. You're just wasting your time itself right over there. That is my major problem. Okay, that is my major problem. You are not, whether it be internships, whether it be job opportunities, these positions, you're barred from it. I'm talking about big corporates. I'm not talking about some shady firm. Okay, I'm not talking, for example, at DevTown, I can give you guys like a cybersecurity internship. I can give you guys that. But that is not actually a cybersecurity position that you would be interested in. That is not really a cybersecurity position. I'm talking about big corporates, whether it be TCS, Infosys, Microsoft, Amazon, Google. These companies have these kind of minimum requirements that is there. Minimum requirements that is there. Okay. So if you guys don't know about me, I will just introduce myself once again. My name is Shaurasana. I've been a data analyst at Geo, a data analyst at Reliance, a data scientist at Geo. I have been a machine learning engineer and a full stack web developer at various different startups. After that, I have been a ML engineer at Google as well. I've been a part of the Explore ML program where I used to go on behalf of Google to various different colleges, and I used to teach machine learning, data science, full stack web development to these colleges on behalf of Google. I've been a software engineer at Fastnell as well. So that is a basic, okay, that is a basic information about myself that I've given to you guys. Okay. Where there's a will, there's a way. Nothing is impossible in this world. Yes, Amit, where there's a will, there's a way. You might be able to get into these corporates as that particular position. But yeah, if that would have been a case that you were the one out of a million people that would have qualified for that, then you must have been the rank one in JEE mains and advanced as well. That is also a very unique position. You must be the only person that must have made it to Mars as well. That is also a unique position. You must also be the particular person who has been a doctor, who has been an engineer, and who has been a commerce student at the prestigious universities of Yale, Harvard, and Stanford. But you are not. So I don't consider myself, I don't consider people around me to be unique. I consider everybody to be from a same generation, a same formula that applies to everybody, the same positions, the same aims that is there. Okay. So that is my basic understanding about things. Okay. Okay. So let's get started with understanding the hiring process for these companies, guys. Let me open up Paint right now. Okay, the hiring process for every single of these companies is the exact same. The first particular round is an online coding round. Let me just open up the live chat on my phone because I'm not able to see your live chat itself. Give me a second, guys. Give me a second. I'm just opening up the live chat on my mobile phone because I'm not able to see the live chat for you guys itself. Okay, so now I am able to see that as well. So right over here, as you are able to see, okay, so the online coding round is the first particular round for every single company that is there. Every single company that is there. Okay, so as you are able to see, the online coding round will be given to two particular, like it's basically having 60 to 90 minutes round. Okay. This is 60 to 90 minutes of round itself, and from that as well you are having like 2 to 3 coding questions that you have to solve. So there will be 2 to 3 coding questions, just like word problems in mathematics, for which you will have to write the code right over here. Okay, and along with the same as well, so along with 60 to 90 minutes of the round, 2 to 3 coding questions, and these questions are based on data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. If you are not qualifying these rounds, okay, if you are not able to finish off these rounds itself, okay, then you are not going to get into any company. Okay, you will not even get a chance to showcase your projects. You're not going to get a chance to interview with any of these companies as well. The data structures and algorithms and competitive programming is a must. Without that, you won't qualify for any corporate. Without that, you won't qualify for any corporate. No matter how good you are at data structures, how good you are at machine learning, how good you are at a full stack web development, you won't get a chance to work for these companies because you're not even able to qualify for the interviews itself. You have not passed the online coding route. This is where the entire knowledge of data structures and algorithms and competitive programming gets used. Okay. The next particular session is, let's see, for those students who have not still received the machine learning certificates, okay, check your spam folders. If you have still not able to find it, okay, in that particular case, you can email it to certificate@devtown.in. Somebody from our team will be able to help you guys out, okay. But if you don't have 100% attendance, then please do not email us, because it just takes a lot of time from our behalf to check whether you don't have any like attendance, and we have to tell them that, okay, you have put up a wrong email ID, or you don't have attendance for this particular day. So don't waste your time and our time if you know that you're not going to receive the certificates, okay. And just check the spam email once again, okay. Yes, compulsory tree and graphs you need to learn for placements. Of course, that's a part of data structures and algorithms, okay. So right over here, as I've already told you guys, online coding round, 60 to 90 minutes, 2 to 3 questions, DSACP. If you are able to qualify for that particular round, the next round is not receive certificate for this bootcamp. Wow, Manju, wow. Is that how intelligent can somebody be to ask this particular question? I'm not going to answer that itself. He's saying, he or she, I don't know, but not receive certificates for this bootcamp, C++ and DSA. Wow. Daksha Pawar, could you send me the screenshot for that chat on my Instagram ID? My Instagram ID is down in the description of the video itself. Okay, you will be able to find the Instagram ID, Daksha Pawar. My Instagram ID is down in the description of the video itself. Could you send me the screenshot of what you are saying on my Instagram ID? After this bootcamp, if I'm getting time, I'll go through it and I will let you know. Will that be fine, Daksha? Please do let me know. Okay, so if you are able to qualify for this online coding round, only then you get access to the interviews. Okay, VIEWS. Okay, interviews. Now there are three kind of interviews that every company will be having. You will have to go through all of these three rounds of interview. Okay. The first particular round is your DSA round once again. DSA plus programming language of choice. So in this particular round, you will be asked questions related to data structures and algorithms, as well as you'll be asked questions related to the language that you have chosen for data structures and algorithms. Okay. Are you guys able to understand it? Please do let me know, guys. You have to learn, you will be asked questions related to data structures and algorithms, as well as the programming language that you're using for doing DSA as well. Okay. So for example, if I'm choosing C++ for that, I'll be asked questions related to C++ as well. Okay. In this particular round, it will be a live interview. The interviewer will ask you to share your screen. He or she will be giving you a question related to DSA. You'll have to code the entire question live in front of her or him. Okay. Once you have done that, he will be checking your answer. If it is correct, then he will be asking you to redo the questions, optimize the question even further on. Okay, so that is how like this particular interview will be taken up. Now this interview goes on to check whether you have cheated in the online coding round or not. This basically interviews goes on to check whether you have cheated in the online coding round or not. This particular interview can be offline as well as online as well. It depends upon the company. Okay. The next particular thing is your B, that is your after interviews. The next particular thing is your B round, that is your technical round, TECHNICAL, technical round itself. Okay, so the technical round right over here, as you are able to see, the ML Bootcamp certificate is received but not received Google and Microsoft certificate. Abhishek Pandey, first of all, either you must have not submitted the project correctly, or these certificates are sent in all three different emails. So check your spam email once again. Okay. So technical round right over here, as you're able to see, in the technical round you will be asked questions related to the project. Okay, You have to ask related to the project itself, the internships that you have done, okay, the trainings that you have done, all these different things that you have done at any point of time. Okay, that is where the questions will be asked to you about. Okay, then the last particular round, this is where it is decided whether you're going to get selected for the company or not. If you're failing the technical round, that is, you don't have good projects, you don't have good knowledge, then you will not be able to get into this company itself. So this is where your projects come in handy. Okay, after that particular round itself, okay, after that particular round itself, then you're having so the technical round, this is where your certificates also come into handy. You are able to, so how does a certificate work? Let me make you guys understand. When you show me a certificate, okay, for example, I'm an interviewer, why I'm the right person to answer this question? Okay, because first of all, I've been in a particular position where I've been into companies where you want to go at positions you want to go at. So I've been in both in your shoes as well. The second particular thing is that DevTown as a company is placing almost 1000 students, 800 to 1000 students every single month, okay, through our corporate program itself. We have 36 companies that have tied up to us, who are taking up placements directly from us, okay, including Google, Amazon, Microsoft, Walmart, Flipkart, Oracle, Barclays. All these companies are hiring from us, Samsung, Geo. So we have 36 different corporates that are hiring from us. So we know, they tell us that, okay, this is the exact stuff that we need, and we provide it to them. Okay, we train the students and we provide the students to them. The third thing is, these companies also help me hire students. Okay, so for example, I am also one of the interviewers for 15 of these companies. So I go to different colleges, I take up interviews separately as well for these companies. So I have a great understanding of what an interviewer is thinking when he's sitting in the chair. When you show me a certificate, if I'm taking your interview and you show me the certificate right now, the only thing that will go on to my mind is, for example, you showed me a certificate about React.js. I'll start asking you questions about JavaScript and React.js. If you're not able to answer me properly, then that means that all of these certificates are fake. All the certificates that you have put in your resume are fake. You are a fake person. We don't want fake people in our company. But if you are able to answer those questions, that means that, okay, you have a great understanding about the language, you have a great understanding about the technology as well, you have done some projects, you have a certificate to prove for it, then that means that rest of the certificates are also true. You have given a lot of time in learning, and that is the reason why the certificates are valuable. Okay, but they are only valuable if and only if you are able to answer the questions in the interviews, otherwise not. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to say. Okay, that is where the certificates are also taken into consideration inside of the technical rounds. Okay, now for example, letter of recommendation will have a very high amount of value. An internship completion certificate will have the second highest amount of value. The third highest will be of a training program that you have been in. Okay, so this is how, like, the certificates have values of a different level as well. Okay, the next particular thing, that is the round C. If you have crossed the technical round, that means that 99.99% sure you are going to get selected for this company. Then the next particular round is the HR round. Okay, this round is basically to check whether you are a psychopath or not. Okay, that's it. So if you are not a psychopath, just answer the questions properly and you will get selected nevertheless. Okay, they will ask you questions like, if you had a team, okay, of 7 people and one of them is not performing properly, he's not coming to the office properly, what would you do? What is the different stuff that you can do about it? So all these type of basic questions they will be asking you guys. So that is the main stuff. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. This bootcamp is still not over, guys. We will be having one more day. So of course the certificates will be sent after 2 to 3 weeks. So please be patient. Okay, after 2 to 3 weeks the certificates will be sent. So please be patient, guys. So whatever company that you're aiming for, whether it be Google, Infosys, Microsoft, Amazon, TCS, any company that you're aiming for, this is the exact process that these companies are following. The number of rounds of interviews would be different. For example, when I give the Google round, there were 8 interviews that were there. 8 interviews. 2 of them were of the DSA. Okay, 4 of them were from just your technical rounds. Okay, and there was one more round on something else, that is there was a basic round itself, and then the HR round. So there were 8 interviews, and out of those 8 interviews, 4 interviews were taken by people who were not from India. One was from China, one was from Indonesia, one was from UK, and one was from US. These guys don't even know Hindi. Okay, so if you need to have excellent communication skills in English, excellent communication skills, okay, so that you are able to make them understand whatever is going on inside of your head. Even if you are knowledgeable, but you're not able to showcase, you're not able to explain that to the person in front of you, you're not going to get selected. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Is HR round so tough? No, there are like 40 questions that are there that is possible. And you just have to just like rote learn all those 40 questions. That's it. Yeah, that round is over, right over there. Okay. So if you want to improve your communication skills, my suggestion would be talk to everybody in English. Slowly and steadily start talking in English itself. No matter what a particular person is saying, your friends will be making fun of you or something like that. It's fine. After 20 years, when you will be in like a BMW and they will be going in front of you in an Alto or something like that, you will be the particular person who will be making fun of them. You have to decide whether you want to invest these 4 years of your life, what you are doing in college, into matargasti with your friends, okay, or into your life. Okay, see, it is your choice. You want to go. So, for example, Google hired 7 students from us at 60 lakhs per annum. 9 students were hired by Microsoft at 48 lakhs per annum. It's a huge amount of money for a fresher. These guys weren't even from CSE background. Some of them were from civil, some of them were chemical, some of them were from commerce background. 2 particular persons, one was from merchant navy and the other was from maritime engineering, got placed into Amazon as front-end engineers. The point is, these companies do not care what kind of background that you have. They only care about one thing. Do you have the right skill set and the right knowledge? If you want to get into a company that is going to pay you 3 lakh rupees in the entire year, or in a company that is going to pay you 3 lakh rupees per month, you are already 12 years ahead of your friend. 12 years. In 1 year, you will be 12 years ahead of your friend. He will take almost 10 to 20 years to get to the position where you already have become. So that is a point that I'm trying to make. It's your decision whether you want to spend I'm not asking for a lot of time. 4 hours or 3.5 hours on a daily basis. That is not a lot of time that you have to devote to get to a respectable position. Okay. Okay, so let's move on for the next particular thing. Now I'll be telling you guys about all these different things, what is exactly and how is exactly and where is exactly that you have to study from. Okay, there's a lot of is exactly in the entire statement. I know that, but it sounded funny to me, so I did it. Okay, so we'll be talking about DSA and CP. Okay, we'll be talking about the technical rounds as well. In technical rounds, I'm going to cover 2 topics right over here. Okay, we are going to cover your data science. Okay, and I'm going to cover your full stack web development. Okay, full stack web development. These are the 2 things, the 3 things that we are going to discuss right now. What are the exact things that you have to learn from it? Okay, is it good to show them our e-certificates too along with other certifications? Of course, right now most of the companies will be providing you with e-certificates itself. So yes, you will have to showcase that as well. Okay, so right over here in DSA CP, okay, you have a lot of options for programming languages. You're having C, C++, Java, Python. You're having JavaScript. But please remember one thing. Why are you learning DSA and CP? That is a very important question to ask. Why are you learning DSA CP? Now, in the previous 6 years of experience that I'm having in the industry itself, I've never ever used DSA CP in any of these companies. I've never ever used DSA CP in any of these companies at any point of time. Okay, so DSA CP you're only learning for cracking these companies itself. You're only learning for cracking itself. Okay, so right over here, for example, what are the 2 particular rounds where you require DSA CP? The first is the online coding round. And the second that you are having is the first interview. Okay, that is the first interview. So interview DSA. Okay, plus programming language of choice. So these are the 2 places where you are going to use your DSA and CP. So learning choosing the particular language for it, choosing how to learn, where to learn from is very important, because now you are not going to use it for your own benefit. You are just want to clear these rounds. Now let us think about it, like for example the online coding round, 60 to 90 minutes solving 2 to 3 questions. Okay, you have to read through these questions, you have to understand these questions, you have to think about a solution for these questions. Okay, and you have to write the code for these questions as well in just 60 to 90 minutes. You don't have enough time. You have to be very fast, you have to be very quick in typing. The language needs to be as easy as possible, as small as possible, as fast as possible itself. So right over there, your C as a language gets eliminated. C is a language that is only taught to you in your college because your college syllabus is out of date. Okay, C as a language has become obsolete right now. It's a, for example, if you're trying to do competitive programming in C, it will take twice the lines of code, twice the amount of code you have to type to do the exact same thing in any of the other languages. In any of the other languages, it will take you twice the amount of time to type it out. Like I said, you only have 60 to 90 minutes. You don't have enough time. Okay, so C as a language you cannot use for data structures and algorithms and competitive programming except for your college exams. Okay, in college you need to maintain at least 7.5 GPA. Okay, in college you need to maintain at least 7.5 GPA, guys. Yes, I know that even, for example, one of my friends got placed with just 6 GPA. Okay, but यार उनको बोल दे कि अगली बार से बेल ना बजाए. I've already I'm so sorry. Okay, so I've already told you guys about this as well, that see, as a college, in college you need to have at least 7.5 GPA. See, I know some of people, for example, one of my friends Shubham Kumar got placed into Goldman Sachs with just 6 GPA as well. So it's not just that the case that, okay, there are exceptions, people will get placed with lower GPA, but to make sure that we are on the safe side, okay, that is that we are on the safe side, that is the reason why I'm telling you guys that a minimum GPA of 7.5 is good. You are on the safer end of the thing is itself. Okay, the next particular thing that I want to address is that the 10th and 11th standard colleges, okay, just 10th and 11th standard or 12th standard marks do not matter. Okay, even if companies are asking for it, they don't matter a lot. So you can ignore that for right now, because that there's nothing that can do about it as well. But yeah, but college marks, please try to make sure it's above 7.5. Okay, the next particular thing let us come to is Python and JavaScript. If you guys remember, I've told you guys in this particular interview round, in the interview round itself, okay, I attended C++ class all days, but the certificate not yet received. SK, are you an idiot? The class is still going on. Tomorrow there is the last class. It will take 2 to 3 weeks more to send you these certificates. So chill. Okay. So like I said, for this particular interview round, interview with DSA and CP that is there, DSA round that is there, I told you guys that whatever language that you're using for programming in CP or DSA, that is also going to get asked right over here. Questions related to that is going to get asked right over here. The problem with Python and JavaScript is that these languages have a lot of depth behind it. A lot of depth behind it. There's just a lot many number of libraries, modules, and you're not going to get access to Google it in front of the instructor to answer the queries. You're not going to get access to that. Okay, so you have to know it from the start itself, and these languages have so much depth to it that it is impossible to know everything. Okay, it is impossible to know everything. That is the reason why I usually suggest students not to take up Java or JavaScript or Python as your programming language of choice for data structures and algorithms. Okay, because I've also suffered due to that. When I was giving my interview for, I think so, it was JP Morgan or Chase or Morgan Stanley. I don't remember the company that was there. So I gave the interview. At that point of time, I had been working in JavaScript in the industry for 2 years. For 2 years, I've been working in JavaScript in the industry itself. I had written JavaScript on my interview, JavaScript and Python on my paper as the programming language of choice. Okay. they started asking questions to me. Even though I have been using JavaScript for 2 years, I couldn't answer a single question. I couldn't answer one single question itself. That day I decided that I'll be mentioning JavaScript and Python as a development language of choice, but not as the programming language of choice. Never use Python or JavaScript as your programming language of choice for DSA CP. Otherwise, the kind of question that they can ask you in this interview, you will cry your eyes out. Okay, and I don't want that for you guys. Okay, so always see, I can only suggest you something. It's up to you to take things up or not. Okay, at the end of the day, I will give you the shortest path possible to achieve what you want to do. Okay, otherwise, if you want to take up a route, if you see my basic answer as an engineer, if you want to become an engineer, think from your head, not from your heart. The day you start thinking from your heart, nothing will go according to plan. Okay, if you start thinking statistically, logically from your head itself, that is the time the probability of you succeeding will increase. Okay, so right over here, my choice is usually C++ and Java. From that as well, I prefer C++ because if you keep both the languages side by side to each other, if it is saying 4 words to complete a line of code in C++, it will take 5 words in Java. Okay, it's not that big of a difference, but still over a span of time, over in 60 to 90 minutes, you will be able to save at least 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes as well is a huge deal in an online coding round. That is the reason why I prefer C++, but it's totally up to you. What about C#? Do not use C# as the programming language of choice. Use C++ or Java, because the people who are going to sit in front of you have more than 10-15 years of working in C#. They will kill your ass off right over there. Choose a language that they have not used for a very long period of time. C++ and Java is the best for data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming. Okay. So now that you have learned about DSA and the language, so this language that you use for data structures and algorithms is called as programming language of choice. Okay, it is called as the programming language of choice. Now there is another language that you need to learn. One more language that you need to learn that we call as the development language of choice. Okay, we call it as the development language of choice. For example, if you're choosing, let's say, data science. Okay, if you're choosing data science as the field, then you have to learn Python. Okay, you're choosing data science as a field, then the development language of choice will be Python. Okay, and if you're choosing full stack web development, then the development language of choice will be JavaScript. Now, why do we call it as development language of choice? Because these, when you tell a particular interviewer that this is my development language of choice, that means that you use the internet, you use Google to search for answers that you don't know. Okay, that is what is called as a development language of choice. The interviewer won't be asking you questions related to the language itself. It will be asking you questions related to the, let's say, the theory, the technicality, the projects, the trainings, the internships, the certificates. So he'll be asking you questions related to them, not the language itself. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know. Great. Now for data science, let us look at the different things that you need to learn in data science itself. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to open up the data scientist training and internship program syllabus. So in data science, you have to first start with, of course, either C++ or Java, whatever you prefer. Okay, once you have learned C++ or Java, then you need to learn about mathematics, bit manipulation, recursion, arrays, searching, sorting, matrix, hashing, strings, linked lists, stacks, queues, dequeues, trees, BST, heap, graph, greedy algorithms, backtracking, dynamic programming, trie, segment and binary index trees, disjoint sets. So all these different topics are what you need to learn in data structures and algorithms, as well as in competitive programming, guys. Both of these things, you cannot ignore any of these topics. Okay, between C++ and Java, I will suggest you to choose C++ itself, like I previously said. Okay, so this PDF will be sent to you guys on all the WhatsApp groups, the Telegram channels, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so and on the website as well, it's available. Once you have done with C++ and C, DSA and CP is something that you have to do parallelly with the domain of your choice. For example, if you're choosing data science, you have to do both of them parallelly. You don't have to take them separately, that first I will cover DSA and CP, then I will start with data science. Then you will never be able to finish it itself. To be able to be good, okay, not even great, to be able to be good at DSA-CP, you need at least 1 year. 1 year of 2 hours every single day of practice in DSA-CP to be good at it. Now, I'm not even talking about great. Okay, that is the kind of dedication and that is the kind of time commitment that is required. So you cannot do it one after the other. You have to do both of them simultaneously. Okay, so for Python, first you have to start with data types and operators in Python, control flow scripting, object oriented programming in Python, that is OOPS in Python. After that, you have to go with some projects in Python to solidify whatever you have learned right over there. So secret message project, this is the project that we have in the training and internship program. Take a break project. Then you are having the music website that you are able to build using Python in the backend itself. After that, you are having statistics. For data science, statistics is very important, guys, because you will be dealing with numerical data. You need to get like some answers related to the stats of that data as well. So constructs, population versus samples, causations versus correlation, and hypothesis, experimentation, visualization, data, central tendency, variability, standardizing, normal and sampling distribution, estimating, hypothesis testing, and t-tests. These are all the different things that you have to learn in statistics, and not just the theory, how to implement it using Python inside that data sets as well. That is also something that you have to learn. Okay. So what is PHP used for? PHP is used for by people who are in the Stone Ages, who used to use a chisel and a hammer to make a round stone for making wheels. Okay, this is like a very old platform for like framework for web development. Right now it has been replaced by MERN stack. Okay, nobody learns PHP anymore. Okay, except people who use some shady websites. Nobody else uses it. Okay, so the most used language in the entire industry is JavaScript at the first and then Python at the second. Okay, so that is the current ratio as well. The next particular thing that so for example, we have our tie-ups. I've already told you guys, we have our tie-ups with almost 36 different companies. Okay, these are the companies that hire from us. We have Microsoft, who hired 9 students in the previous month, Google 7 students from us, Amazon 9, Gap, Samsung, Geo, Flipkart, Oracle, Barclays, Walmart, Fidelity, Deutsche Bank, Cognizant, CasePoint, TCS, Infosys, Qatar, L&T, Deloitte, Adani, ZS, AP Light Projects, Herman, and PwC. These are all the different companies that are currently hiring from us. We have our like partnerships with them. So for example, Walmart and Flipkart, they have hired a total of 40 students from us. These guys gave us this particular data set to work upon. Okay, as you are able to see right over here. So Walmart gave us this data set for our students in the training program to work upon, to learn on a data set directly from the industry itself, where you use all the concepts of statistics right over there. Okay, the next particular topic that you have to learn about is the data analytics tools. Okay, these are your NumPy, Pandas, Matplotlib, Seaborn. Okay, so all these different things you have to learn. Okay, our partnerships are with Uber and Google. So Google provided us with the Android app market data set that we are currently working on. Uber provided us with its Uber data, but it didn't hire anybody from us this month. I don't know why, what was the reason or something like that. But luckily, because we had such a great data set that our students were working upon, we got our students placed in Ola and Rapido. So we were absolutely happy with that as well, because nevertheless it worked out for us at the end of the day. Okay, so analyze and visualize user data directly from Uber and all these kind of stuff. Okay, so we have already done that. The next particular thing is learning about SQL. Okay, SQL is extremely important. Okay, SQL is extremely important for you guys who are interested in data science at any point of time. Okay, are they placed in those big companies by studying from DevTown YouTube channel? No, of course not, Anil. So we have our partnerships with 90 different colleges. Okay, from which every month we take up 10 students and we train them, we get them placed. Okay, along with that, we have our training and internship program, in which we take 2 batches every month. nothing less, nothing more, because we don't have enough instructors. We only have enough instructors for all these. So we have 1100 students that we take on every single month. Out of that, we place almost 1000 students. Okay, almost 1000 students get placed every single month by us. That is how we conduct it. Okay, SQL is also extremely important for you guys right now. So basic SQL join, aggregation, subqueries. Okay, then you are having temporary tables, you are having SQL data cleaning, window functions, SQL advanced joins. Okay, you are having performance tunings, accessing databases using Python. Along with that, we are having the project. So this, if you don't know, Amazon is also one of the hiring partners for us. Amazon owns IMDb. So they have provided us with the IMDb dataset on which you will be you will be learning your entire SQL things right over here. Okay, so that is also something that you have to do. Okay, you have to do right now as well. The next particular thing that you have to go further with is data wrangling. So how to gather data, access data, clean data, working with different kinds of data, let's say tabular, CSV, Excel, JSON data. Okay, learning about HTML and XML, it is also very important. Okay, then you are having beautiful soup to scrape web pages, how to get data from directly the web pages itself. Then you are having data quality. Okay, this is also something that you have to understand. After that, you are having 18 different machine learning algorithms. 18 different machine learning algorithms that you need to know. You need to know the mathematics behind it. You need to know the intuition behind it. You need to know how to code it. Okay, for every single 18 of these machine learning algorithms, we have 18 different projects that you will be working on. That's to make sure that you are working on different kinds of idea about it. Okay, different kinds of data that you are able to work with as well. Okay, so that is what I'm trying to make you guys understand right now. There are 18 machine learning algorithms that you need to focus upon. After that, you have to focus. So these are some of the projects in that. Once you've done with it, then you are having your deep learning. There are 6 deep learning algorithms. So total of 24 algorithms in total. 24 algorithms in total that you have to learn. Okay, and then you are having the projects in the deep learning as well. So wine quality test, Emojify, Jarvis, language translator, YouTube sentiment analysis, music generation. So you can actually generate your own music using AI. So that is all the different things that you have to learn for getting a placement in data science. In data science, our average package that we were able to get these students for the previous month was 12.7 lakhs per annum, with the highest package gone to 60 lakhs via Google. Okay, that was the highest package, and the minimum package that was offered was via Infosys at 6 lakh rupees per annum. The average was 12.7 lakh rupees per annum. That is a very high amount of package for when compared to most of the IITs and NITs. So we were extremely proud of that as well. Okay. The next particular thing that, for example, this is for data science students, whoever was interested in data science, I'll be telling you guys about full stack web development. Now, the thing with full stack web development is that if you are good at it, okay, if you are good at it, then and see, everybody is learning MERN stack. Okay, for example, if there are, these are just random numbers. Okay, these are just to make sure that you are able to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's say that there are 10,000 job openings available for full stack web development. Okay, there are 10,000 job openings that are available for full stack web development. So people who have learned MERN stack, that is front end and back end, MERN, that is front end and back end, there are more than 1 lakh students like that. There are more than 1 lakh students like that. What is your probability of getting selected right over there? Very less. Very, very less. The probability of you getting selected is next to nothing. Okay. In 1 lakh students, only 10,000 are going to get jobs. Okay. The rest are not even going to get jobs itself. After that as well, there are more than, so people who learn MERN stack as well as cloud computing, okay, there are more than 50,000 people like that, because most of the people who learn front end and back end, it's very easy to learn cloud computing as well. It's very easy to learn cloud computing as well. The 50,000 people like that, again, out of those 50,000 people, only 10,000 are going to get selected. Your probability is very less to get selected. The people who are having the highest amount of package are people who are having the MERN stack plus cloud computing plus DevOps. These are the people. There will be just 100, 200 people who will be knowing this, because very few people know. So learning all of these things separately won't help you. If I know MERN stack, I know cloud computing, I know DevOps separately, that is not going to be helpful for me. You need to know how to integrate these technologies together. You need to know how to integrate these technologies together to be able to do something good, to be able to do something great. Okay, these type of people are people. So for example, what will be better for me as a company? If I'm a company, I want to hire people. Okay, I will have to hire one front-end engineer, one back-end engineer, one cloud computing engineer, one DevOps person. 4 people I have to hire at 20 lakhs per annum. Or would it be better for me to hire just 2 people who know MERN stack, front-end, back-end, cloud, DevOps? 2 people who know everything, okay, at 30 lakhs per annum. It would be better to hire just 2 people. Now, why do I have 4 people right over there? Okay, so these type of people are most in demand. I've seen some instances where these don't even know DSSCP and still they are able to get the placements because they are so much in demand right now. They are so much in demand. Okay, that is the reason why they are getting placed so highly right now. And most of the students will just do MERN stack or just will study all of these things separately, and that won't help. You need to know how to integrate these technologies together. Okay, you have to know how to integrate these technologies together, and there's no year. So for example, some students ask me, sir, I'm in 3rd year, should I start? I'm in my 1st year, should I start? I'm in my 4th year, should I start? There's no year to start. The early that you are able to start, the better that you will be able to be at, the higher the chances of you guys securing the highest package. So you have to determine, can you start as of today or not? That is something that you have to answer. Nobody else can answer that for you. There's no right time to start. It's always the right time. That is the main point. Okay. So let me show you that as well. Again, in this as well, you will first be starting with C++ or Java. You will first be learning about data structures and algorithms and competitive programming. After that, you will be going towards web development fundamentals. So for making a career in cloud computing, which programming language is required? JavaScript. Diksha, again, cloud computing is not a particular field where you will be easily able to get a job. My suggestion would be take a full stack web development so that you are able to keep your options open. If you're taking a full stack web development, you are able to apply as a software engineer, as a front-end engineer, as a back-end engineer, as a cloud engineer, as a DevOps engineer, okay, as an architect as well. So your options are available and you are able to get the best package as well. Okay. So you will be starting out with HTTP, HTTPS, all these web protocols. Then you'll be going towards HTML, CSS, GitHub version control. You're having responsive design with CSS, okay, grid and box layouts, Tailwind CSS, okay, you're having Bootstrap CSS, you're having JavaScript ES6, okay, these are all the different things that you have to learn as the web development fundamentals, okay. Now, please remember that most of these topics, okay, HTML, CSS, then your a little bit of Bootstrap is right now introduced in the 10th standard CBSE NCERT textbooks. 10 standard students are learning it right now. So if you think that learning this much will be able to get you placements, okay, then you are on the same level as a 10 standard student. Okay, why is he not able to get placed, and what is best about you that you will be able to get placed? Okay, so this is just the basics. This is like learning A, E, U, not even A, B, C, D. Like when a baby just produces some sound of its mouth, that is the kind of level that this is. Okay, it's not even A, B, C, D right now. After learning Tailwind CSS, GitHub version control, responsive design with CSS, grid and box layout, JavaScript, you're able to reach up till ABCD level, not even up till sentences. ABCD. This is just ABCD right over here. Okay, so the next particular thing that you have to learn is your front-end web development with React. So you will be focusing much more on the MERN stack. Why MERN stack? Because again, logic, again, statistics. MERN stack has the most amount of job openings right now, okay, with the least amount of people knowing about it. Okay, so the opportunity is huge. Okay, the market is huge. You will be easily able to get jobs in this, and it is easier to shift from MERN stack to any other stack at any point of time. Okay, So right over here, you need to start with getting started with React, component lifecycle models, React functional components, Webpack, third-party components, styling in React, using hooks in React, state management, routing in React. You are having connecting to backend. All these different stuff you have to learn. Now, out of this, only component lifecycle model is a theoretical concept. It's a theoretical concept. Everything else that I've said right now, it's a practical thing. Web development is completely practical in nature. Whatever I'm telling right now, you have to make projects to learn that. For example, in our training program, what we do is first we'll teach you HTML, CSS basics. Then we'll be like doing a live project of the Zomato clone. Okay, the exact same Zomato website. Right now we are having the Google Drive clone that is happening with HTML, CSS. So we'll teach you guys how to build an entire clone using just HTML, CSS. Next, we'll teach you guys to build the exact clone using Tailwind CSS, then HTML, CSS, how to make it responsive enough. Once you're done with that, then we'll make the exact same clone using React.js. In this particular way, you are able to understand why one technology is better than the other, why we are using it, what is the advantages of doing that. Okay, are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So learn all of these topics from the perspective, okay, from the perspective of projects itself. Okay, the next particular thing is backend web development. You have to learn about Node.js, Express, microservices with Node.js and Express, integrating MongoDB. So MongoDB is the database that you'll be using. That will be a NoSQL database. Okay, then you're having error validation and error handling, building RESTful APIs using Node.js, Express and MongoDB, authentication and security of your backend. Okay, all these different topics you have to learn in the backend web development with project. For example, the Zomato clone that you built in the using React.js, you build the backend for that right over here, and then you connect both the front end and the backend. In this particular way, you are able to learn, okay, how to integrate the front end with the backend as well. Two different technologies, how to integrate them together. Once you are done with that, the next particular thing is DevOps. In DevOps, you will be learning about Docker and Kubernetes. You will be learning about automating with CI/CD. All these different sides. So Kubernetes is right over there. Now this is done using AWS. That is your cloud computing for this. Okay, we'll be using AWS right over here. Why AWS, guys? Because AWS has the highest number of people working right over there. Okay, there 80% of the entire internet lives on AWS. That's the reason why it's better to use AWS as well. Now, once you have learned, so for example, you will be building a small task management API, and you'll be learning DevOps concept right over there. Once you have learned that, okay, once you have learned that right now, then you will be whatever backend and front end, the Zomato clone that you built, okay, using React and MongoDB and Express and Node.js, whatever you built right over there, you use the concept of Docker, containers, CI/CD as well as Kubernetes to orchestrate and deploy it on AWS. So you have learned how to integrate these technologies together as well. Okay, you have learned how to integrate these technologies together as well. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. So the projects that you guys will be working upon will be like, for example, the Book My Show clone. Okay, the exact same Book My Show app that you use, you build that using React and Redux. Then the Zomato front end, okay, using your Tailwind UI or React, Redux, the backend, okay, how to connect it with the backend of the Zomato clone as well, okay, using MongoDB, Express and Node.js. Then you are going to orchestrate it using CI/CD, DevOps or AWS, Docker and Kubernetes. You'll be having the book management API to how to learn how to create backend as well. You'll be having the task management API to using Tailwind CSS, JavaScript and deploying it to the web using AWS. So you'll be learning your AWS, that is cloud computing, right over here. Then the personal portfolio, of course, you need to create your personal portfolio at any point of time. So in web development, you don't require as many number of projects that you require in data science. In data science, the minimum number of projects that you require is almost 25 to 30. Okay, you're having 18 different machine learning algorithms and 6 different deep learning algorithms. 24 projects are directly made right over there. You're having 3-4 Python projects, 1-2 SQL projects, 1-2 your statistics projects. Total number of projects goes up to 30. Okay, so you require a lot of projects in data science because each of these projects are not that big. Okay, each of these projects are not that big, but in full stack web development, each of these projects takes months to complete. For example, Zomato clone takes almost 1.5 months to 2 months to complete it. That is the amount of time that it takes to build a single application. So you don't need to have multiple projects under your belt, but every single project should be the best. It should include merge stack, it should include cloud computing, it should include DevOps to showcase your skill sets at the end of the day. Okay, that is the type of projects that you should be focusing upon. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. Are you guys able to understand this? Please do let me know, guys. See, like I said, AK, you can join anything. Okay, you don't need to be from the same field. You don't need to be from CSE. We have got students from chemical, civil, mechanical getting placed in Microsoft and Google. We have got students placed like I said, maritime engineering, and you have students from merchant navy. These are not even related to engineering itself. They got placed as a full stack in front end engineer in Amazon. Okay, these companies do not care about these facts. Okay, that is the point that I'm trying to make. The average placement for full stack web development was 13.3 lakhs per annum. The highest placement was by Microsoft, that was 48 lakhs per annum, and the lowest package was almost 8 lakhs per annum, 8 to 9 lakhs per annum by Infosys. Okay, that is the kind of package that full stack engineers are able to get. Okay, so that is the point that I'm trying to make. It's easy to do that. What you have to do is you just have to take these take a screenshot or download this PDF, take a printout of it, stick it on your wall, slowly and steadily tick every single topic that you are currently completing. Okay, I've completed this topic, tick. I've completed this topic, tick, and so on and so forth. That is how you need to move further with that, guys. Okay, for those, I'm able to understand. So when I was in college, I was not able to do it on my own. Okay, it was very difficult for me. I was not able to maintain my motivation. I needed somebody to guide me, but none of my seniors had enough time to be able to sit there and guide me properly. What should I do? How should I do it? That is the reason why we started this non-profit organization, that is DevTown. Okay, we have our training and internship program that goes on throughout the like almost 3.5 months. So the full stack training and internship program is of 3.5 months long, and the data science training and internship program is of 3 months long. Okay, that is the two programs that we have. The instructors in these programs are from Aradhana Kern, Google, Amazon. We have people from for Hitik Kumar. He's currently working in Google. He has previously worked in Hashdin. He's the world top 100 on both lead code and code chef. Okay, and he's the one who teaches the entire data structures, algorithms, and competitive programming. We are having Khushbu Tanil from McKinsey and Company. We have Morgan Stanley, American Express. We have Sony. Then Nikhil Bharwal, he is basically working in the deep learning architecture of Google at TensorFlow. We are having Aditya Gusain from Stealth and Moving. We are having Rahul Alalka from Goldman Sachs, Sahil Rahman from HP and Porsche. We are having Vishal Jain from Oracle, Pranjal Singh from Microsoft, me personally from Geo, as well as from Google. So these are all the different instructors that are there who will be teaching you every single day for those 3 or 3.5 months long. Okay, so like I said, not everybody needs to be a part of this. I am able to understand most of you are not even interested in studying. I can see from your faces, I can see from the type of text that you're putting in, and we don't even want these kind of students. We only want students that we are able to place in these companies, because we have our partnership with these 36 different companies that directly hire from us directly. Along with that, these instructors are from various companies. So if you're doing good in the class itself, these instructors themselves refer you to various different companies directly. Along with that, we are having our own personal like portal for placements, where different companies place their placement requirements, and we place students from there as well. So right now, our placement ratio, I've already shown you guys, is higher than any of the IITs and NITs right now. Any of the IITs and NITs. So we are extremely proud of that fact as well. And we are currently working for it to make sure that more number of students are able to get placed via us. Okay. And we will be, of course, we will be putting this in the front as well. So now the classes that goes on will be 2 hours every single day for 5 days a week. In the evening, evening after 7 o'clock, because most of these instructors are working in different companies, so they don't have time in the morning itself. That is the reason why we have classes in the evening after 7 o'clock. There'll be 2 hours of classes every single day, 5 days a week for 3.5 months. That is the kind of time that it takes to cover up everything for you guys. Along with that, after the class, the instructors will be there after the Zoom call, on the Zoom call itself, where you can go and ask your doubts, ask your queries, concerns to the instructors one-on-one, so that whatever doubts you are having, it is easily able to get solved as well. We'll be preparing you guys via mock interviews, via resume building sessions, LinkedIn, GitHub optimization, because like I said, we need to polish you guys up before we are able to serve you guys on a silver platter to these companies. So we have to make sure that you are as polished as possible, as clean looking as possible as well. At the end of the program, we'll be giving you guys letter of recommendation, internship completion certificates as well, because we know that it is important for you guys to submit in your college, and that also builds up your profile. Okay, so that is how we basically handle that. Along with that, we'll be working on C++, data structures and algorithms, and competitive programming. The only prerequisite for this program is that you should be able to understand English. If you are able to understand me right now, that is more than sufficient for the program as well. Okay, so that is how we have created the entire training and internship program. Now, yes, as these instructors that are there right over here, these are coming from big corporates. Okay, we have to pay them as well. So we have to pay, like I said, we are a non-profit organization, so we only take in enough money so that we are able to pay the instructors themselves. For 3.5 months, the cost of the program is 7,500 rupees for the entire program itself, not monthly, for the entire program. Okay, so for example, the instructors take up almost 5,500 to 5,700 rupees per student from us, and the rest goes on for GST itself. So that is how the program costs 7,500 rupees. The exact same program is offered by Scalar Academy as well. Okay, I think so you must have heard about Scalar Academy. So Scalar Academy offers the exact same program at 3.5 lakh rupees. The exact same program. Coding Ninjas offers the recorded version. Okay, the recorded version, not even live, the recorded version of the exact same program. Let me just show it to you guys. Let me show it to you guys. MERN Stack program. If I take up the one with DSA and CP as well included inside of it, it costs 60,000 rupees. And this is just recordings, not even live. So that is the reason why we started DevTown, because we wanted to give you guys an opportunity where you guys are able to get the best of everything at just enough so that we are able to pay these instructors. Okay, because of course anybody who is giving 3.5 months of their time won't be doing it for free. So we have to make sure that if you want to learn from people directly from Google, the person who has actually cracked it, then yes, we will also have to pay them as well. That is the cost of the program. That is 7,500 rupees. The program is going to start from the 15th of this month, that is 15th of October itself, and the second batch is going to start from the 1st of November, 15th of October and the 1st of November, guys. So see, the main point is that there are not a lot of people that we can take in, because we take in students directly from colleges, 10 students from 90 colleges. These colleges pay the fees for them, so we are happy with it. These batches are only for the bootcamp students that we have. That's the reason why if you're going on our website, you'll be able to see the cost to be 10,000 rupees, because we don't want people from outside the bootcamp entering into the program, because they don't realize the importance of the program itself. We will be like kicking your ass for the next 3.5 months. We'll be training you like hell through these 3.5 months, because it's not easy to get into these big companies. We will be like rubbing you against the dirt every single day to make sure that you are shining as a diamond at the end. That is our main goal. Okay, so we only take in 2 batches right now, because we don't have that kind of capacity to handle more than that. Okay, but I will have to understand from you guys how many of you are interested in the program. We cannot take in many number of students. If many number of students are interested in the program, then we will have to create new batches. Okay, we'll have to like shift them to some next batch or something like that. So please do let me know if you guys are interested in the program or not, because only then I will be able to understand that, okay, if 20-30 people are interested, then that's fine, there's no issues in that. But if more than that people are interested, then we'll have to think about what to do after that. Okay, please do let me know, guys, how many of you are interested into the program itself, guys. on the live chat. You can put it up right over here. The classes will be on Zoom itself every single day in the evening after 7 o'clock. Okay, it will be there on Zoom itself every single day in the evening after 7 o'clock. Okay, so this is a proper online internship, guys. We will be providing you guys with the internship completion certificate as well as the letter of recommendation at the end. Okay, so I'm able to see some of you are interested into the program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you guys like the WhatsApp for like my team itself. You can message me on this particular WhatsApp number. Either me or somebody from my team will be helping you guys out with your queries or your concerns. If you want to enroll into the program itself, you just have to pre-register your seat. Okay, you don't have to pay the entire 7,500 rupees at once, because we also are able to understand your students. So to confirm your seat, you have to just like pay 1,000 rupees after talking to the counselor. Okay, if you feel that okay, you want to join the program, you just have to pay 1,000 rupees for fixing your seat itself. That's it. After that, whenever you're joining the program, you can pay the rest of the amount right then. Okay, so the best part of the entire program is that once the class is over, so it's a live class. Okay, once the class is over, we'll be providing you guys the recordings of that particular class as well for a lifetime access to those recordings. You don't have to worry about it. The class recordings will be provided to you with a lifetime access to that. For example, I have enrolled into the data science program. Let's assume that I have enrolled into the data science program. So I will also be getting the class recordings for the full stack program as well as the cybersecurity program as well. For both the programs, I will be getting the access to the classes, because we don't want you guys to waste your money or your time. At any point of time, if you guys want to learn everything once again, okay, or you want to learn a new topic like cybersecurity, or you want to learn full stack web development at any point of time, okay, you can do that as well. So can I pay the money by EMI for the course? Yes, of course. We have that option of EMI as well. You don't have to worry about it. So we do this. We provide the students with data science, full stack, as well as cybersecurity, because we don't want them to waste their time or their money or their efforts in the future. Okay, if you want to learn that, you will be provided with that as well. You don't have to worry about it. So those who are interested into the program, they can message me on this particular WhatsApp number. Either me or Manisha or somebody from my team will be reaching out to you and helping you out for the entire thing. Okay, I'm from Pakistan, can I take? Sure, you can also do that. We have students joining us from Spain, we have students joining us from US, Nepal, Bangladesh, Pakistan. We have students joining us from Russia, we have students joining us from China, we have students joining us from Germany. So we are extremely happy with this. Yes, if you are in your second year, you can participate in that as well. What is the total fees? The total fees of the entire program is 7,500 rupees. Okay, 7,500 rupees itself. Okay, I would like to talk with coordinator to enroll and ask how to do that. And exams are in 9th November. So thinking about to enroll. So I am able to understand many of you might be having examinations, so we handle that as well. For example, whenever your examinations come, we ask you to leave the class right over there. Then whenever your examinations get over, whatever the next batch is, we add you to that particular batch directly, so that you are not facing any kinds of problem in your studies. Okay, so we take care of all of these things. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so like I've said, guys, we have provided you guys the links. So we have our self-paced course as well. You can talk to us on this particular number and we will be helping you guys out with the same. Mohammed Saif, as you are able to see, this is the demo lecture. Okay, almost a kind, like you can think about the exact same thing happening on Zoom. That will be the difference. Okay, so I'm in my first year. See, like I said, the more early that you are able to start, the better you will be at it. Okay, that is my major concern. If you are in your first year, that's great, that's the best, because you have enough time to mold yourself. See, the later you start, the shittier companies that you are going to get, because you don't have enough time. Like I said, it takes 1 year to be good at DSA. If you are starting in your 4th year, how long is you are going to take to get good at DSA itself? Okay, so that is the main point. The more early that you are able to start, the better that you will be at it. Okay, so I've pasted the link of the WhatsApp number on the live chat as well. Okay, the only prerequisite for this program is that you should be able to understand English. Okay, you should be able to understand English itself. I've enrolled in the 1st of October batch for data scientists, but still didn't get access to full stack course. Dhruti, the course access for full stack as well as cybersecurity will be given to you after the end of the program, not at the start, because then you will not be focusing upon the live classes itself. That's the reason why the access to the other programs are given at the end of the program itself. The fees for the same is 7,500 rupees, guys. Okay. I think so there should be a way to pay from Pakistan as well. How many hours of classes per day? 2 hours of domain classes will be there. Then there will be the live doubt sessions as well. So that is how we will be having the class only after 7 o'clock in the evening. Okay, only after 7 o'clock in the evening itself. So my engineering admissions just stated that I am able to participate in that course. Please answer, sir. Yes, you don't have to worry about it. We have sent our letter of recommendations to even universities like University of Michigan, NYU University, IIT Bombay. So our letter of recommendation has gone every single particular company as well as universities as well. So you don't have to worry about it. Can I get recorded videos there, sir? Yes, you will be able to get that as well. Okay, I'm from BSc in CS. Is there any problem with the same? No, of course not. No matter from which particular college, which particular branch, which particular type you are in, okay, you don't have to worry about it. 7 to time. Like I said, the class will start from 7 in the evening for 2 hours every single day. Okay. Can you tell the difference between DevOps and Backend? So Backend is basically where your business logic code actually resides, and DevOps is used to orchestrate that. Okay, for example, calculating your age in dog years, that will be your like backend. Okay, good. But now that backend code can handle only 100 people at once. So you'll be using DevOps to like orchestrate it to like 15 different servers where your like backend is currently running, and multiple like millions of people will be able to send requests to your platform so that your platform never dies. Okay. Ending classes of time, sir. So like I said, 7 o'clock the classes will start for 2 hours. So 9 o'clock the classes will end. Okay, after that you will be having the live doubt sessions after that. So that will be going on for another 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So if you want to get into that, you can or you cannot. For the data science program, it will be 3 hours, and for the full stack development program, it will for data science program it will be 3 months, and for the full stack program it will be 3.5 months. So I'm in 3rd year. Can I do with exams? Yes, of course, Gautam. For exams, you don't have to worry about it. We have been doing this for the past year or so, so we know how to handle your exams and everything, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, you don't have to worry about it, guys. Okay, so I messaged on the number. Please answer me, sir. I'm currently in the bootcamp. Once the bootcamp is over, once I get free, okay, I'll be answering you. So it will take me half an hour or so. So whoever is interested to join, is it necessary to join the doubt session always? No, of course not. The doubt session is a doubt session. If you have a doubt, then only go to the session. Otherwise, not. Okay, we have that so that you are able to answer that. Okay. Can I get a letter of recommendation even I'm a 2nd year student? Of course, because you have completed the program, you will be getting it. Okay, so from scratch, can we learn or not? Of course, you'll be learning everything from scratch. We will be like teaching you everything from the basics itself. Okay, you don't have to worry about it. Okay. Sir, I've opted for full stack development course. I've paid the full amount in full, but I want to pursue the 15th November batch. Can I do it? No issues in that. Total dominators, whoever you have approached from DevTown, just talk to them. They will shift you to the 15th November batch. There's no issues in that. Okay. So what about placement? So there are 3 ways in which we handle placement, guys. First, through our partnership program with 36 different companies that hire 800 people directly from us every single month. Okay, we have partnerships with these 36 companies right over here, as you're able to see. These are the statistics. So the numbers that you're able to see are the number of students that they have hired from us the past month itself. Along with that, we are having our instructors. Okay, so each of these instructors are from big corporates, students who are doing good in the classes itself. They directly provide them referrals from big companies. And the third is through our placement portal. So we have a 98 point something% of placement rate right now. That is higher than most of the colleges in India as well. And the cost is like in college, you can think about your tuition fees, whatever is there, and our fees is 7,500. That is because of being a non-profit. We are trying our best to get some thing like somebody to sponsor us or something like that, so that we are able to reduce our prices even further, but we are not able to get anyone to do that for us. Okay, so anybody who is interested, okay, right now we only have 2 batches. Okay, that is the 15th of October and the 1st of November batch. If you want, at any point of time, let's say that you enrolled in the 1st of November batch right now, but you want to shift to the next batch that is there, you can do that as well. This will make sure that your seat isn't going anywhere, because if that seat has been filled up, then there's nothing that we can do about it. Okay. Is there any, as a fresher student, is there any age problem to get a job? No, there isn't. Okay. If you have the right skill set and the knowledge, there is no problem right over there. Okay. Right. Okay, so like I said, those people who want to approach us right over here, you can approach us on the WhatsApp number that I have already provided you in the live chat itself. Okay, in if you are confused to choose between the two courses, my suggestion would be go with full stack web development. That is my personal opinion. Okay, it's much more easier to get placed, although the highest salary is not that great. Highest salary was best in data science, that was 60 lakhs per annum. In full stack it was 48 lakhs per annum, but the average salary of full stack web development was 12.3 lakhs per annum, whereas in 13.3 lakhs per annum in full stack web development, and the average salary of data science was just 12.7 lakhs per annum. The lowest salary of data science was 6 lakhs per annum, and the lowest salary of data science full stack web development was 9 lakhs per annum. So my suggestion would be, if you are confused between the two, go with full stack full stack web development program. Okay, or else you can learn about it individually as well. Can you give me the information about backlogs, how we get placement? So whenever you have a backlog, you have to clear it. Once you've cleared it, there's no record of backlog on your profile. But if you're not clearing it, then you are an idiot. Okay, you need to clear it as soon as possible before getting into the interviews itself. Okay. Okay, so those who are interested in the program, they can message me on WhatsApp. Up till that point of time, I'm creating the attendance link for today for you guys. Give me a second. Gap isn't an issue. Okay, gap isn't an issue. If you're ready to put in the hard work that is required, that is more than sufficient. Okay. Yes, if you have just graduated, you can still do it. There's no issues in that as well. Okay. The course cost is 7,500 rupees for the entire 3.5 months long for full stack web development. The placements, like I said, we have our partnerships with 36 different companies that hire 800 students from us every single month. Along with that, we have our instructors that if you are doing good in the class, they provide you guys with referrals from different companies. Along with that, we have our placement portal as well. We have a 98% placement ratio. Okay, so that is also great. The full stack development program is for 3.5 months long, and the data science program is for 3 months long itself. Okay, for those guys who are interested into the program, they can message me on the WhatsApp number that I pinned in the live chat right over there. Okay, those who are interested in the same, they can message me on the pinned live chat, pinned link, WhatsApp link in the live chat itself, guys. I'm going to show you guys the QR code for today. This is the QR code, as you are able to see right over here. You can take up a screenshot and fill the QR code up for today itself. Okay, so yes, all students who take this course will be getting the internship. That's right. We have a cybersecurity program, like I said, but we provide it for free along with the data science and the full stack program, because like I said, there's no placement right over there. So provided you guys for free along with the program, so that if you're interested in it, you are able to learn that as well. Okay. Okay, so thank you so much, guys. We'll meet tomorrow again. Thank you so much. Thank you.